Uh, so earlier we have started a live, but due to some technical issue or technical glitches, we are unable to complete the topic. This time I hope we will complete it, and it will take some time, so you have to watch it first. Like if you are watching recorded video, not live, then you can make it 1.5x or 2x or something. Okay, so we have started the drugs acting on CNS. We have started the drugs acting on CNS. In that, the drug acting on CNS, we have started the first thing, that is drugs anti. One second, please. We have started the first topic, that is sedatives and hypnotics. So now we will see the classes of sedatives and hypnotics, its structure and its basic thing, everything. All the important points related to sedative and hypnotics, we will see all that. Okay. So first of all, we will see the classes of sedatives and hypnotics. What are the classes of sedatives and hypnotics? So sedatives and hypnotics. First of all, what is sedative and hypnotic? The drugs which reduces anxiety, and stress. The drugs which reduces anxiety and stress are sedative if they doesn't induce sleep, and if the drug which reduces anxiety and stress also induces sleep. So the drugs which reduces anxiety and stress inducing sleep are called hypnotic drugs. You have to remember one thing, these drugs in low doses, the drugs act as sedative, and in high doses, the drugs act as hypnotics. In high doses, the drug act as hypnotics. Okay, now we will see the classification of sedatives and hypnotics. So what are the classification of sedatives and hypnotics? Sedative. Sedative and hypnotics. Classification. In this, first you will see barbituric acid derivative. First you will see barbituric acid derivative. Then number 2, BDZ, that is benzodiazepine and their derivative. Next, number 3. Am I audible or not? Next, number 3, pyrazolyl pyrimidine. So pyrazolyl pyrimidine. Next, number 4, imidazolyl pyrimidine. Next number 5, cyclopyrrolol. Next number 6, piperidinones. Piperidinones. Next number 7, piperazine derivative. Piperazine derivative. Next number 8, is it visible? Yes, para sympatholytic. Parasympatholytic. Sorry. Number 9 is carbamate derivative. Sorry, actually I am having some cold problem, so that's why. Number 9, carbamate derivative. Next, number 10 is serotonin precursor. Serotonin precursor. Okay. Next, number 11, serotonin precursor. Next, number 11, chloral derivative. And number 12, miscellaneous. Number 12 is miscellaneous. Okay. Now we will see the first one, that is barbituric acid derivative. We will see the first one, that is barbituric acid derivative. So these barbituric acid derivative are again of 4 types. What are they? The barbituric acid derivative are again of 4 types. What are they? Number 1 is short acting, number 1 is long acting, then number 2 is intermediate acting, number 2 is intermediate acting, number 2 is intermediate acting, then number 3 short acting, and number 4 is ultra short acting. Number 4 is ultra short acting. Okay. So what are the example of long acting barbiturates? The example of long acting barbiturates are phenobarbital. Okay. Actually these are little bit scattered, so I have to write it properly. Example, phenobarbital and methylbarbital. Okay. Number 2, that is number 1. Number 2 is intermediate acting. So what are the example of intermediate acting? Intermediate example are amobarbital and allobarbital. So amobarbital, intermediate acting. Example, amobarbital and allobarbital. This amobarbital is can also be called amylobarbital. It can also be called amylobarbital. Okay. Next, number 3 is short acting. Number 3 is short acting. And what are the example of short acting? Pentobarbital and secobarbital. Example of short acting benzodiazepines are not benzodiazepine, barbituric acid. Short acting is pentobarbital and secobarbital. Pentobarbital and secobarbital. And number 4 ultra short acting. Ultra short acting is last one. What is that? Ultra short acting. And what is the example of ultra short acting? The example of ultra short acting is thiopental. You can also remember this thiopental is also used as general anesthetics. It is also used as general anesthetics. Okay. Now we will see the SAR, that is structural activity relationship of barbiturate, or you can say barbituric acid derivative. Okay. So barbiturate and barbituric acid derivative SAR. Do you know that the barbituric acid derivatives are also called hexahydropyrimidine derivative? Why? Because see, what is that? What is that? This is pyrimidine, yes or no? What is that? This is pyrimidine. In this pyrimidine, you will see 2, 4, 6 trioxo. Yes or no? So 2, 4, 6 trioxopyrimidine. Now in that you will see hydrogen, hydrogen, NH, NH. Now can you please start the numbering? So according to numbering or priority of numbering of what it is called heterocyclic structure, the numbering will start from oxygen, then sulfur, then nitrogen, and then phosphorus. What is that? That is OSNP. So according to OSNP rule, the numbering will start from nitrogen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So can you please name these compound now? So it is hexahydropyrimidine, 2, 4, 6 trione. Hexahydropyrimidine 2, 4, 6 trione, because these ketone groups are there, and you can also name it as 2, 4, 6 trioxo, 2, 4, 6 trioxo hexahydropyrimidine. Yes or no? Yes. So you can also write that 2, 4, 6 trioxo hexahydropyrimidine. You can also say that barbitone or barbital. So this pyrimidine, you have to remember that pyrimidine is the main structural scaffold. So this is the main structural scaffold, that is pyrimidine. So you write main. Okay. Now we will see that what are the different positions where modification is possible. What are the different positions where modification is possible? So number 1, the first modification is possible at oxygen. Yes or no? Oxygen, or you can say ketone group. Yes or no? The second modification is also possible on nitrogen atom. Possible or not? Yes. The third modification is also possible on the 5th carbon. So I will tell you in proper way in a large structure See, this is 2, 4, 6 trioxohexahydropyrimidine, yes or no? In that case, the first one is nitrogen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first modification number 1, write the point number 1, first modification is possible at 2, 4, 6 ketone group. So modification on ketone group, yes or no? Modification on ketone group. Second modification is also possible. The number 2, second modification is also possible on nitrogen. So nitrogen at what position? Nitrogen atom at first and third position. First and third position. Third modification is also possible at fifth position. So third modification, this one. So write number 3, modification at fifth carbon, yes or no? Modification at fifth carbon. These all are the different modifications that are possible. Okay. Now modification on ketone group at C2, C4 and C6 position. Now we will see that. Okay. So if this carboxyl, this double bond O, what does it mean? It means C double bond O, like this, yes or no? So if this carbonyl group, is replaced by C double bond S, if that carbonyl group is replaced by C double bond S, then what will, that is C double bond S means S is thio, yes or no? So thiocarbonyl group. So then what will happen? The pharmacological activity of barbiturate is decreased. So in that case, activity decreases. If the carbonyl group is replaced by C double bond S, that is thiocarbonyl group, then they act as general anesthetics. In that case, the pharmacological activity will be decreased and it will be acting as general anesthetic. Okay. Next, number 2 modification on nitrogen atom at first and third position. Okay. So the alkylation on nitrogen atom at first and third position leads to decrease in the pharmacological activity. If this NH is replaced with NR, so what does NR means? NR means NCH3 or something at first position and at third position. So simply if in the case of hydrogen, if alkyl group is added, then what will happen? Pharmacological activity will be decreased. So in that case, pharmacological activity will decrease activity. Pharmacological activity will be decreased. And number 3, modification on fifth position. In fifth position, there is a complex situation. What is that complex situation? Now I will show you. In fifth position, that is fifth position. In that fifth position, if 2 hydrogen atoms are present at fifth position, then those compound having less pharmacological activity, and if this hydrogen is replaced with any other any other group, then activity will be increased. So in that case, what will happen? 2 hydrogens are there. So in the fifth position, if 2 hydrogen or 2 protons, you can also write 2 proton or 1 proton or what it is called, desubstituted. So, in the case of 2 proton, very less activity will be there, very less activity. Okay. If 1 proton, then little bit less activity will be there. So, you can say only less activity. If both the protons are substituted with some other group, then what will happen? High activity will be there. So, high activity, or you can say highly potent, highly potent. So, in that case what will happen? If the 5th position, if the hydrogen atom present at 5th position, so that is double bond O, and here 1 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. If these 2 hydrogen are substituted or replaced with some other group, then what will happen? Activity will increase, or else there will be having less activity when there is presence of 2 hydrogen. Okay. Now, we will see the structure of long acting barbiturates. Now, I will relate everything with these structures. You have to remember one thing, that this is replaced then high activity, and this is related then replaced then or substituted then activity decreases. This is also substituted then activity decreases. Okay. Now, we will see the first structure, that is phenobarbital. What is the first structure? Long acting. Number 1 is long acting. In the case of long acting, what is the first structure? First structure is number 1 is phenobarbital. Yes or no? Phenobarbital. In that case, we will see 2 phenyl group are at 5th position. So, the structure will be same as it is as earlier, but earlier there was 2 hydrogen atom present at the 5th position. Now, these 2 hydrogen atom will be replaced or substituted with 1 ethyl group and 1 benzene or phenyl group, 1 ethyl group and 1 phenyl group. Okay. And that is why, because of the presence of phenyl group, now it is called phenobarbital. Now, it is called phenobarbital. That is it. Okay. Number 2, can you please tell me the chemical name or IUPAC name of this structure? That is 5 ethyl 5 phenyl 2,4,6 trioxohexahydropyrimidine as it is earlier. So, 5 ethyl 5 phenyl 2,4,6 trioxohexahydropyrimidine. You have to remember the structural scaffold. What is that structure? That is pyrimidine. That is pyrimidine. That is very, very important. Okay. Now, next we will see mephobarbital. Mephobarbital. In that case also, the structure will be as it is, only the changes will be presence of methyl group. So, what is the structure? Nitrogen, nitrogen remaining as it is, double bond O, double bond O, double bond O. Okay. Now, earlier there was, that is earlier was phenobarbital like this, yes or no? Now, what will happen? This nitrogen will be methylated. Now, this hydrogen will be methylated. In that nitrogen, earlier hydrogen was there, this hydrogen is replaced or substituted with 1 methyl group, this one, and because of the presence of this methyl group, now it is called mephobarbital. It is called mephobarbital. Now, it is called mephobarbital. What is the IUPAC name? 5 ethyl 1 methyl 5 phenyl, same as it is earlier. So, position 1 2 3 4 5 6, yes or no? So, 5 ethyl 1 methyl 5 phenyl and then 2 4 6 trioxohexahydropyrimidine. hexahydropyrimidine as it is. So, write the name 5 ethyl 1 methyl 5 phenyl 5 ethyl 1 methyl 5 phenyl 2, 4, 6 trioxo hexahydropyrimidine as it is as earlier. Yes or no? So, why they are long acting? Why they are long acting? Because of the changes or substitution in the proton present at 5th position. So, when there are 2 proton present at 5th position, it will be having very less activity, and when there is the substitution in proton at 5th position, there will be more activity. Okay. Now, we will see number 2, that is intermediate acting. Now, long acting completed, the two drugs are very important in the case of medicinal chemistry. Now, number 2 we will see, that is intermediate acting. Okay. So, what are the example of intermediate acting? Alobarbital and amobarbital. So, amobarbital and alobarbital. These amobarbital, what did I mention earlier? These amobarbital can also called as amylobarbital. Amylobarbital. Now, can you please tell me when amylo is used? Amylo is used in the case of how many carbon? 5 carbon. Okay. So, what will be the structure? The scaffold will be as it is, yes or no? Now, there are 2 hydrogen present at 5th position, yes or no? That 2 hydrogen will be substituted, one with ethyl group, and the other with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other with isopentyl group. So, because of the presence of the isopentyl group, it is called amylobarbital, and also it is called amobarbital. Am I clear? Amylo. So, what will be the chemical name? The chemical name will be 5 ethyl 5 ethyl 5 isopentyl 5 ethyl 5 isopentyl comma 2, 4, 6 2, 4, 6 trioxo hexahydropyrimidine. Yes or no? 2, 4, 6 trioxo hexahydropyrimidine. And in the case of amobarbital, in the case of alobarbital, what will happen? One allyl group will be present. And what is that allyl group present? That is substitution, again substitution at 5th position. Substitution at 5th position. Alobarbital. So, substitution at 5th position. How? See, in that position 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, 1 ethyl group, propyl group, 2 propyl group will be there. So, since there are 2 double bonds, because of the presence of this double bond, they are called allyl group, and they are called alobarbital, Okay. Now, can you please tell me what is allyl group? Allyl group means double bond chlorine. This is called allyl group, yes or no? Allyl group. And because of the presence of this double bond group having double bond, see there one, because of this 2 substitution, it is called alobarbital. Okay. What will be the IUPAC name? 5, 5 diallyl 2,4,6. So, write it here. 5, 5 diallyl remaining 2, 4 6 trioxo hexahydro trioxohexahydropyrimidine. Or you can also say 5,5 diallyl barbitone. You can also say 5,5 diallyl barbitone directly. Okay. So up to this intermediate acting group is completed. It's 30 minutes, half an hour. So let's stop there, and after 5 minutes of break we will come again.